Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is July. Happy Artfight! Happy Artfight everybody! Weepy! If you're participating in Artfight this year, I hope you are having fun. I know that there is sometimes drama within the Artfight sphere. I'm really sorry if that is your case. In this video, I will personally not be going into any of the drama regarding Artfight because personally, I think if you're looking for drama, you will find it, and if you are not, you'll be perfectly fine. That is my stance on the Artfight drama. I'll just leave it at that. But welcome! Yay! What am I doing today? I am simply going to just be sketching out some doodles of some Artfight attacks. Yay! I did 3 characters already. I sketched these this morning. I don't remember character names, but I'll probably pop them up on screen so you can see. But, yes, so on this page, I just did some simple, very simple sketches of some characters. And then over on this side, I did a more complex character attack. This one I kind of went crazy on. It was somebody's Star Wars OC, and that was so fun. Sadie, one of my friends' characters. Oh, look at that. Vocaloid fan art in our year of 2025. Anyways, Artfight attack time. The first character I am going to be attacking is Marzipan by the artist Skitty Cat. Oh my gosh, like Share Cat, but Skitty Cat. We're twinning. And that artist followed me back. Anyways, mini fangirl moment, but I just thought you guys should know. So yes, that is the character I will be sketching out first. Also, I'm just gonna be yapping today. Just yapping. I don't know. Anyways, Artfight time. Let's go. Artfight 2025. How has it been going so far for you? If you are participating, because I know for me, I've just been having fun. I'm mainly just like focusing on drawing characters I think look fun to draw, like their designs just look fun. Those are the characters I'm prioritizing drawing, and honestly, I'm having a good time. I said I wasn't gonna talk about drama. This is just like a me thing, like purely 100% a me thing. But like when I draw somebody's character and then they don't see it and they don't like say anything, it like makes me a little bit sad just because I feel like I'm a cat like leaving a treat at your feet, and then when you don't see it, it makes me go, I wish they saw it. Oh. Maybe I should just be attacking people that I know are more active on the site, because the people who have replied to like my drawings for them have all been like super sweet and super like grateful towards me, and like, guys, okay, fangirl moment, lock in right now, chat. Rin Spirit Art revenged me. Holy crap, dude. I was like okay, well, this is the first year that Rin did Artfight. And I was like, oh, like, she's one of the artists that I have been following for such a long time. And, like, when I saw she was on Artfight, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I literally have to draw one of her characters. Like, I have to. And so I decided to draw 2 of her characters, Akemi and Sato. They are, to my knowledge, the only canon couple of her characters. So I was like, oh, like, it'd be fun if I did, like, a little, like, duo piece of her OCs, Akemi and Sato. So like I drew it and I was like, oh, this is pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. And I like sent it to her on Artfight, and I like wrote her a little message like, hey, like, I just wanted to draw your characters and just say that like you've been such an inspiration, and like to the art community and to me specifically, and I just want to say that like I really appreciate you and your art and your characters, and you're just such an inspiration to so many. Like, keep going, keep thriving. And then, like, oh my gosh, bro. She, like, replied to me and wrote me, like, such a kind reply. And then, like, a week later, she revenged me and drew my character column. And I was like, holy crap, bro. This is fangirl moment. I was so happy. And then there was another artist I tagged because she is like on Instagram and I adore her Instagram art. And I drew one of her characters, Amon, and I was like, oh, like, if she sees it, it's cool, but if they don't see it, it's like not that big a deal. For a while, they did not like comment on the drawing I made for them, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, that happens. They're not obligated to reply, so it's, you know, I shouldn't be expecting anything because they don't owe me anything. But, you know, it still would be nice to hear back from the person you drew their character. And then to my, like, surprise, like, they also revenged me and they drew my character column, and I was like, what the freak, bro? What? And they drew column, like, so well. Like, I recently just, like, kind of made a new design for column, and Loki had been kind of, like, on the fence about, like, mainly just like what is his character's purpose. Like that whole thing has kind of just been like the biggest thought hurdle in my brain regarding him. Like what is going to be his purpose in my fantasy universe. But like he is kind of a tragic blind prince, and I know that's kind of a trope at this point, which is kind of unfortunate for me because that's kind of what he's always been and how I always see him. But I don't know. But so many people have been drawing him, so maybe that makes me think that his design is likable, which is a good thing, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Artfight is pretty fun. It's just made me so giddy that some of my favorite artists, like, literally drew my character. That's so insane, dude. Like, again, they don't owe me anything. Like, they are not obligated to revenge me, but the fact that they did is so, like, holy cow, what? That's my little fangirl story. I also think Artfight in general just has been like helping me to be more consistent in art, I think. Whenever I have a challenge, example being like a 30-day challenge, which I have done multiple times at this point, like when I have challenges like that, it really motivates me to keep me consistent. Whereas otherwise, I feel like I'm maybe not the most motivated to be as consistent, or it's just easy for me to fall out of a habit. So like Artfight is like, I've made the goal for myself to do at least one attack every day. If I do more than that, that's great. But I have to do at least one a day. And the level of completion of the like attack, like whether it's a sketch or a finished illustration with full color or just a simple digital illustration, like it does not matter. Like it can be simple, it can be detailed, it can be rendered, it could not be, it can be traditional, it could be digital. I am not giving myself any criteria as to how the art has to look, just that I have to do it. And that's pretty fun. I think that is the funnest way to go about it, in my opinion. Like, when you have total free reign, you either feel happy doing, like, the super detailed pieces, or you could just do super simple ones and knock out, like, 5 attacks in a row. And it's really just up to you, you know? Like, looking at this character right now, I'm just like, why the heck did that artist follow me back? Like, their art is so good, bro. Like, I'm very honored that they followed me back, you know? There's so many like talented artists on Artfight. Like it's actually crazy. Like the thing about Artfight that's so cool is that you see like the babiest of baby artists who are like, you know, it's like you can tell that they're very new to digital art. And then there's like professionals who are like making these like god tier pieces, and I'm like, that's so like cool. It's such like a celebration of creativity. In my opinion, that's how I would describe that. I like how this character's turning out. I specifically chose this character just because I knew it would be very in my comfort zone, and that I could probably make a drawing I liked pretty easily of this character. Yeah, he's a pretty boy, goat boy, you know what I'm saying? My favorite kind of goat boy. What? I like it when characters, like, this obviously doesn't work in real life, just because this is not how seeing with your eyeballs works. But like when characters have like a big chunk of bang that like literally is just like blinding the front of their face, I unironically like it as like a character design feature. And this character has that, so I'm like, yippee, yay, I get to draw it. Dude, when men have ponytail in fiction, that's like peak character design right there. I know the girlies who get it, okay? Dude, if the artist whose character I'm drawing right now, if they see this and they reply, I'm literally gonna like tweak out, bro. Like low-key with this art fight, I kind of struck gold with like drawing characters and then the artist like drawing me a revenge. I'm like, bro, what the heck, dude? You know, lately I've been trying to be like anti short form content, like TikTok, which I do not have, but that kind of content, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. I have like all that kind of content I have been trying to like purposefully avoid because I've been having a lot of like thoughts about like my life and if I'm making the right choices for myself and if I'm really doing the best I can. And I think about it and I think I'm not alone in this, but I think we are in an age where everybody is addicted to their phones. Everybody is addicted to their phones. I am addicted to my phone. I am not ashamed. Well, I am ashamed. I will admit it openly that I am ashamed that I'm addicted to my phone. And it's purely just the dopamine, instant gratification of short form content that like my brain, like the dopamine, like I'm just like addicted to it. I hate it. I hate short form content and I hate that my brain thinks I need to, oh, I have 5 seconds. I need to open my phone and open Instagram. No, I don't. I don't need to do that. Or like if I'm out on a walk, I'm like, I need to be on my phone. Like, no, I need to be outside and be present in the life that I'm living, you know? And like, the screen time on my phone is pretty horrendous. I will say I've gotten it down, but even with what it is right now, it is very shameful. Like, my screen time is like, at like 5 hours. 5 hours. And it's not like I'm like scrolling for 5 hours a day, because oh my gosh, what the heck. It's like I have my phone open and I'm like playing something in the background as I'm doing something. Which tells me that my brain cannot like go any amount of time without some sort of stimulation. Like my brain is telling me that I constantly need to be entertained. And it's almost like, am I trying to like avoid something by like distracting myself with my screens? Like, am I doing that because I don't want to be alone with my own thoughts? Or, you know, like where is this need for constant like noise coming from? It's sad, you know? It really is. And I'm trying to like get better about it. I try to go for walks and I'm like, I'm just gonna think with my own thoughts. And like, bro, I kid you not, like I was at the gym and I was like on a machine and I was like anti-phone. And like for the 20 minutes that I was on that machine, I had thought up a concept for an entire YouTube video and had done majority of the script in my notes app. I allowed myself to step away from all the noise and actually like think. And like it wasn't hard for me to think. Like it's almost like when I had put all the noise away, then like all my thoughts finally came flooding out. And I was like, whoa. That's crazy. Like, I just did that. Like, I just sat there for 20 minutes away from my distractions, my devices, my screens. And like, whoa, look how much I accomplished. Like, I was using my brain, like, to think. And it's like, people who like use AI, like things like ChatGPT, it like really like icks me out. It makes me frustrated because it's like, we as a society are forgetting how to think. Like, to think for ourselves, come up with our own thoughts, put in our own work and concepts, and applying what we're supposedly learning. Like, we're just not, the value in that is disappearing. And it's like we're oblivious to it. It's like we're choosing to be ignorant to the fact that that is happening. Like, the amount of memes where it's like, I can't believe millennials had to actually sit and write computer papers and like research in books. Like, how could you do that? It's like, are you not doing that? Are you not researching and writing papers? Are you just going into an AI prompt machine? The answer is probably yes to that, by the way. And I think it's becoming more and more like normalized and taught. Like, putting it like in not the nicest terms, it sucks. It sucks to me. It sucks so much that like we're getting to the point where like our attention and dopamine, and like if we cannot have that instant gratification, if we have to work for something, if we have to think for something, like it frustrates us. Like, that's what our current culture, at least my current like view on American culture, that is what it's like right now. It makes me so mad. It's like, can we all take a step back and realize that AI is doing nothing but damaging us and making the rich man richer? That is the only person who is benefiting from this. Like, you may think you're benefiting from this, generating your own images and logos and school papers and articles and information and whatnot, but really, are we doing better as a whole? I would dare to say no. It has not helped us as people. If we're gonna try and gaslight ourselves into thinking it is, that's my thought. It's gaslighting and ignorance. Man, I don't know where that rant came from. I think just because it's been on my mind, I had that little ramble right then. Like, the loss of creativity and our loss of thinking is making me hurt inside. It makes me worry for this next generation of people. Like, I look at the little kids, 8-year-olds with smartphones who are like already like so dependent on like not using their own brain and are like already like dopamine addicted to short form content. It's so like sad to me. Like, you're 9 years old. You're supposed to be watching PBS Kids on a Saturday morning, eating your cereal, watching Wildcrats, not obsessing over Labubu's and TikTok trends. Social media is not everything yet that has been brainwashed into us that it is. But it's not. And it's so... Man, I think I'm rambling about this a little bit too much. I think I'm gonna call it here for this attack. What's another character I want to draw? Herm. Ooh, I do not know how to pronounce this name. Baish? I'm gonna guess that is how this character sounds. It's also by Skitty Cat. What can I say? I like their artwork. It's so fun. And this is like a snake insect looking character. Let's get cooking. Woo! Okay, I just found the most basic dual sword wielding pose. What have I been watching lately? I feel like that's something I've started including in a lot of my Yap videos. I recently watched Kpop Demon Hunters. Basically the whole internet has seen it though, so it's not like that's much of a surprise if I'm being honest. But I watched Kpop Demon Hunters last night with my friend. Sony Animation has kind of been crushing it lately, and I love that for Sony. I loved all the girls. Well, specifically, I love Zoe and Mira. Those two girlies are like my girlies. Like, I love Zoe just because I feel like personality-wise, I liked her character the most. But then also, like, for Mira, like, as a pink hair girly myself, I just loved Mira's design. Like, man, I'm getting my hair dyed in like a week or two, and I'm gonna go back to pink, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But I've been having the songs stuck in my head, specifically the "Are you ready for the takedown?" And then like "How it's done, done, done. Something about when you came for the crown that's so humble and high. The nails, mascara, the chip for my name, palm era. Need to big my face, make it cute and savage. Mirror, mirror on my phone, who's the baddest? Us, hello. His glasses are so fun. Yay, first thing of the character I drew. He's like a bug. I said that already. That's crazy, dude. I never would have thought. What other songs are stuck in my head right now? I'm sorry if I let you down. I'm not gonna sit around and waste my precious divine energy trying to explain and being ashamed of what you think is wrong with me. I started adding detail that Loki, I think his lower body, is a tad bit too short. But my dog, I'll have to extend that a bit. This guy is so fun. What else have I been watching besides Kpop Demon Hunters? I watched Cars recently. I love Cars. It was, to no surprise, a big part of my childhood. Like a lot of people. Such a good movie. And I've heard people who like talk about Cars and they're like, if you think about the world of Cars, it actually makes no sense, and and I'm like, bro, if you are freaking out over the lore of Cars, I think you are thinking about it maybe a little bit too deep, my guy. It is not that deep. And if you are freaking out about it, you are taking it too seriously. That is my stance on Cars doesn't make any sense at all, and if you think about the world, it just doesn't make sense. Like, be whimsical. Straight up, I think the world could use some more whimsy right now. So, the next time you meet somebody, you encounter somebody who is a Pixar Cars rager and goes, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. You just need to tell them, hey man, have some whimsicality. Even though, if you think about it, why do the cars have doors and how can they lock? Don't think about it. Why is there no motorcycles in the world of Cars? Is that because it implies the existence of humans and that's why they're not there? Interesting question, but still, I think maybe it's okay and you don't need to think about it. That was a very passionate rant. I am actually so sorry. I love Cars. Ka-chow! Kerchow! Oh my gosh! You know what show I've been watching? Teen Titans. I feel like every few months I'm like back in the Teen Titans hole. That's just because I think it's a good show, and even though it does have a fan base, I still think it's kind of underrated, like, to be honest. And I guess it is kind of like an older cartoon, but I still think, like, in terms of like the quality of it, it's like Avatar Last Airbender quality, where it's like, even though it's older and it's not like a recent cartoon, it is still so good and it still holds up, and like all of the characters and their dynamics, just, I love it. Starfire is my gal, love her. Robin, my guy. Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg, they're all bangers. And then on YouTube TV, they had the Teen Titans movie, like the movie where like they go to Tokyo, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that movie. And I watched it, and I had a fun time. This is your sign and your invitation to go watch it. I specifically give you the permission to go watch Teen Titans. Go do it. Theme song, banger. Villain, banger. Character arcs, banger. Cliffhanger, a banger. I guess I kind of want to talk about what is coming up in the future for me. So, I have been accepted to an animation program, as majority of my audience probably knows by now. I got accepted to an animation program, yippee! In August, I will be starting my animation classes, and that is going to basically consume my life, as yes, I am working towards building a career in animation. I will be working towards making my dreams come true, and that is a good thing. And that also means that change is coming, because so much of my life is going to be changing, including like YouTube and what I'm going to be doing on here. How much will I be on here? Am I quitting content? Am I retiring because I'm going to be an animation student in the labs 24/7? I am not sure yet. Truthfully, I do not know what my channel will look like. Like, I feel like I've slowly been putting gas off the pedals on my content anyway, and I've been stepping away and not leaving, because I definitely am not quitting, but just reeling it back and letting you all know I will post when I can. And that could be once a month, once every 2 months, maybe I post once every 6 months. And I will still post, but just the amount and volume of how much you see me will evolve and change, just because I am a real person with a real life. I will be pursuing my dream, and getting a career specifically in this field is very difficult, and I want to put forth my best in my schoolwork. I want to be present in college. I want to have a life. I want to be friends with people. I want to do fun things, experience new things. Yeah, just my life will be changing, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because I think your life is changing too. And I cannot promise you consistency, but I will promise you that I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be around, so it'll all be okay. Change is scary, and so is the unknown, but it's not bad. And we have to remember that. Change is not bad. The unknown is not bad, but it's something we can brave together. And going through it, we will be better, and we will grow, and it'll be beautiful. So, yay! I think those are the only attacks I'm gonna do for now. Here it is! Here it is! Yippee! Oh, I like this one a lot. It looks like a manga panel, and it's so fun. And I hope that the artist of whom I attacked likes these sketches, and I would literally fangirl again if she did see them. So, yeah! Here's the other ones that I did earlier. A better look at them, just because I do think they're fun. This was somebody's Pokemon trainer OC, and literally it was so fun drawing them. This character, yeah! Artfight is what you make of it, and remember, other people don't owe you anything, so don't be upset if nobody replies or revenges. It's okay. Artfight is for fun, so yeah! Thanks for watching this video. I will see you in my next one, whenever that is. I'm kind of cooking up something special, so keep that in mind, and bye-bye-bye!